But it's where it all started, just that foundation and that group of seniors. And then for us to really build, because when you look at success, one of the main issues is complacency. And a lot of teams, just like we're trying to battle right now, they want to get complacent. And they want to start feeling a little better about themselves. They don't want to work. They don't want to put the effort into it. And the main thing about a champion is you never quit. And I look at that football team last year. We were 2-4. Very easily could have quit. 6 games left. We're going down the stretch. We have a meeting on a Monday, so we call a team meeting. So I'm standing there. So I say to the guys, hey, I don't know what else to say to you. I'm done. I'm done talking. I'm going to give you guys the floor. I don't know what to say. We just lost. We lost 3 games in a row. We're coming home. We're going to play Rutgers on a Friday night. So we have a team meeting, and everybody starts talking. You know, guys are talking. Michael Lee said something to a senior. Senior wasn't very happy what he said. But that turning point was in when at that game is that when we had a player to go down. And so when Anthony Connor goes down, it's like the team just for some reason they circled and they started playing for him. And they had a mission. They were on a mission to go play. We have 6 games left. We go win 5 out of the next 6. We get to a bowl game and go play NC State. But it was just amazing to watch a football team not quit. And that's what really happens. When you're a champion, you don't quit and you don't give in and you continue to play. And now for us to watch that team go into NC State, and we're down. We give up a big play there right before half, and I'm saying, oh, my God, this thing cannot be a blowout. We got to start playing. So defensively, we made some changes there defensively. Offensively, we finally get into it. And Teddy Bridgewater, if you remember, my man got really beat up that day. I mean, he hung in there, though. But one time I went out there to pick him up, and I said, are you okay? And he said, I don't know, Coach. I said, well, you got to go. He said, get up. You got to keep going. I grabbed him by the shoulder. He said, don't grab my shoulder, Coach. Just let me get up. I get up on my own. But it's just to watch that team and then just to watch the excitement and watch our fans that travel to that game. But that's what it's all about, just knowing that they have the support. And then for us to come back home and now for us to be in the position we're in. Where's it going to come from? Where's the leadership going to come from? We have 9 seniors. So where's the leadership going to come from? Do we have enough young men who are willing to stand up and go lead this football team? You have a demanding schedule. You got 3 games on it. You go 3 short weeks. We go play Kentucky, then we bounce back and play on a Saturday. We play South Florida. We bounce back and play Cincinnati on a Friday. Then we go play UConn, and we got to go beat Rutgers. But what's amazing, we're going to take them one at a time. We're not going to worry about that right now because our main focus right now is we're in preseason camp, and what's critical for us right now is just get ready with fundamentals and technique. And it's going to be critical with the leadership. It's going to be critical if they listen to the noise in the system. Will this team get complacent? Will they listen to what everyone is saying about them? There's a lot of hype out there, but we haven't been a consistent program. This is our 94th season of football at the University of Louisville, 94th season. We've only won 7 championships, 7. 2 Missouri Valley, 3 Conference USA, 2 Big East. 94 years. Now, they understand that. They know where we are, this football team. Now, what is it going to be about? Who is willing to go lead this football team and take this program where it needs to go? It's got to be steps taken. It's all a process. It's a step-by-step process, and it can be done. But it's going to take the focus of this football team, and it's going to take everyone willing to go play together. And it can't be any individuals. People always ask me about Teddy Bridgewater. You know what I say to them? Teddy's not the only player on our football team. There's a lot of guys. You want to talk about Teddy? Let's talk about the offensive line. Let's talk about the running backs. Let's talk about the wide receivers. Let's talk about the defense. No one guy can take this program. It's got to be a team effort, a whole football team taking this program where it needs to go. But we will always be built on cards, always be built on a commitment. Are we willing to take a stand? Are we willing to say who we are? When you make a commitment to go be the best student, when you make a commitment to go be the best football player, when you go make a commitment to go be the best all-around person, what are you really saying? Is that really you? So it's going to be a commitment. It's got to take a commitment from the whole football team. But with a commitment comes an attitude. It's what you think. And then what's amazing about an attitude, people can see your attitude. They can always see your attitude, just how you carry yourself, how you go about yourself. So if you're not willing to make a commitment, how can you ever get your attitude right? Because with an attitude comes respect. You will never be able to respect anyone else until you can respect yourself. You know, people go through, they have this vague notion about who they really are. Do you really know who you are? Always ask their guys, do you really know who you are? Is that really you? That's not you, so it can't be you. But until you respect yourself, then you will never be able to respect anyone else. And then comes discipline. A lot of times people think it's yes, sir, no, sir, yes, ma'am, no, ma'am. No, it's all about you doing the right thing and to looking at something and want to make it bigger and better than what it actually is. And that's what discipline is all about. You have to be a disciplined football team to go win anything. You have to be disciplined in life to go be successful. If your life isn't in order and if you're not disciplined, you'll never be successful. And then you look at sacrifice. How can you ever, if you're not willing to give back, you can never go be successful. You know, a lot of people ask me, say, why do you go to Kosare? I love going to Kosare Hospital. I love to go into the Brown Cancer Center. I love that. I love doing the cystic fibrosis, the cancer, American Cancer. I love all of that because you know what? I'm willing to give back. I don't take any time away from my family because I just tell my wife and I tell my children, you know, this is something we have to do because people are looking for you to do that. And if you're willing to do it, then you will get everyone else interested in doing it. And that's what it's all about, being willing to give back. And that's what this football program is about. When we win, then we win and we change lives. Winning is all about changing lives. We're going to win out there on that green grass. We're going to win there. We'll win when we walk into that stadium. But will we win when we change lives? Yes. And that's what we want to do with these young men, is change their lives and make sure that we prepare them. And when they leave out of this university, they are ready for life. And they've been challenged, and there's been enough challenge here. There's a mental and physical toughness. They can handle adversity. And that's what it's all about. They have the desire, they have the courage where they can step up, and they're not afraid. And when they get hit with adversity, they know how to overcome it. And that's what his life is all about. And that's what challenges is all about. And that's what the game of football is all about. And it is a touchdown. It's Teddy throwing a touchdown. You know, it's Devontae Parker catching a touchdown pass. But it's all about the game of life and what we're really about. And when we get those things accomplished, then this football program will continue to grow, it will continue to develop, and we will continue to head in the direction that it needs to go. And I'm very proud of this coaching staff because it's only one voice. And it's not only my voice, but everybody hears the same voice. So if you're ever in that building, it gets passed away. Everyone is saying the same message. And like Tom said earlier, the thing about this coaching staff is that we've been together now for 3 seasons. You know, we've lost one coach in 3 seasons. And so the attitude and everybody kind of knows, you know, sometimes a guy kind of blow off the handle, but he knows how to go to another guy and talk to him about it. It's not one of those deals where you know, a guy's talking. No, we're not going to have that. If there's an issue, we sit down at the table and we talk about it. It's no issues. And the players understand that. I mean, that's what we want within our program, and that's what we want everyone to see. It's all about us finishing. Can we just go finish and just have a remarkable season? And like I said, there's a lot being said about this team. So where is it going to happen? Who's going to lead it? And where we're really going to go? And when you want to look at us offensively, you have 2 outstanding quarterbacks. Teddy, everybody know the year that he had. Will Stein is still pushing Teddy, which is great, where you have competition there, where you have 2 young men that are battling it there. And what's really good is they make each other better, and they understand the game. They're becoming students of the game. You look at our offensive line. You look at Mario. You look at Miller. You look at Smith. You look at Cup. You look at Jamon Brown. You got an offensive line there that we didn't even lose anyone last year. We got them all coming back, so which is really good about our offensive line. I would say the position right now that has really stepped up is our wide receiver position. And this young man here, the whole football team knows this. Gaines, I had him on defense, and I told Watt I'm going to give him the offense. The defensive coaches didn't like it. Vance hates it right now because he was a DB. But I put him on offense, and now he's just kind of done raised that room because I was looking for a guy in that room. Now Andrell is looking better. Devontae Parker is looking better. We have guys, Michael Lee went down, and you hate to lose any young man to an injury. But still, if you have enough guys with the Jared Davis, you have enough guys there now that are Eli Rogers. They're guys that can go play. And that's what competition will make you practice. Competition will make you practice. Guys don't want to set out of practice anymore because they see that competition out there. They don't want to miss a beat anymore because they know if they're sitting, somebody else is going to take your position. And that's how we recruit it, which has been really good. And then you look at that running back position. I tell Coach Carter, I don't know, we don't have enough footballs for those guys. I mean, because there's Dominique Brown, there's Jeremy Wright, but you don't have enough. Sonoris Perry. Corbin Lamb right now has got a wrist injury. And then my best one is Rankins. You're going to love Rankins now. My man has so much energy. Now, he will say anything. He will do almost anything. But the players know him. Wow, he is something special now. But we have enough there at that position with Culver McGriff with our fullbacks, Nick Hauser, who's already graduated. But we have enough guys there that we feel pretty strong offensively. Now, you look at us on the defensive side of the football. Our defensive line, you got English guys. You have Malden. You have Malden sitting there. You have Mount. You have B.J. DeBose sitting there now. You have Marcus Smith, B.J. Butler. Then we have Rankins, some really young freshmen that are coming in. I meant Ratcliffe was the running back instead of Rankins, but Rankins is our defensive lineman. But you got guys there now that he can rotate, and the guy that is really coming on for us right now is number 92, and he loves that number on his back there. Yeah, I know you do. And the good thing, the great thing about him is he is working, and he's becoming a leader on our football team, and he's local, which is really good. I know you're local. I know you're shaking your head, but he is local, and he is doing an outstanding job. Coach Hurt doesn't have nothing but high praise for him. Roy Philon is coming back from a back injury. But it's just our defensive front. If you're ever going to be good in a football team, you have to be good up front. Your offense and your defensive line, that's where it all starts. We was talking about recruiting this morning in a meeting. I said, I don't want to see little guys. I can find them. Go get me some big guys. I don't need little guys. I don't need little guys. Don, I told him, Don, I don't want little guys. I want guys like you. I want big guys. So don't give me any little guys. And then our linebacker position, Brown is coming on. Preston is doing an outstanding job. I mean, we have so many Browns on this team. I think they're all at linebacker position. But it's amazing. Daniel Brown is coming on at linebacker position. Then you have those two freshmen, Keith Brown and Burgess, at the two young guys that are battling it out. But Durant, Durant is my utility guy. He can play anywhere. I can put him at defensive end. I can put him at linebacker. He wanted to play in the secondary. He's not going back there because he's too big, but he think he can play back there. But we have enough guys there that we can move around and put them in the right spot. And in the secondary, you return. You return Pryor. You return Smith. You return Bouchel, and you return Drew Johnson. So you return all you guys in the back end. So it's going to be amazing to just watch how those guys compete and just watch how they go about their business and see if we can't get this program headed back in the right direction. Because it's a program that's sitting there, it is. And Coach Borb said it one day. It's like that 4-year-old. Is that 4-year-old going to be someone who whines all the time and worry about getting the ball and getting the touches and making it all about him? Or he's just going to just lock in and become a part of it and become a part of the team and just watch where everyone gets a piece of the pie. And that's what has to have and what has to happen within this program. But we're really excited about it. The kicking game, Appleby, where's he at? Appleby, stand up. Everybody think you're a linebacker. Stand up. Look at him. He looks like a linebacker. He's a punter back there. But he's a punter. But he looks like a linebacker. But it's fun to just watch him punt the ball. And then we have two outstanding kickers. And Nakatani, he's feel like somebody, Seth was saying that he said he went to go see a horse trainer and he got the right stuff now for his leg so he can kick that ball anywhere. That's what Coach Carter was telling me. So, but we're really excited about our special teams. We're excited about this football team. Now it's about us finishing, and it's about us just taking the right steps and continue to watch this program grow, watch that we continue to build the excitement within this city, and watch to make sure that we get our support. Because we have a lot of alums here. They're kind of sitting on the edge. They don't know which way they want to go. And they kind of just sitting there saying, oh, you know what? We've been in that position before. And we have been in this position before. Now it's all about this football team stepping up and making sure as a coaching staff, because if we don't get complacent, the players won't get complacent. And if we make it happen, if we continue to work, say to the coaches all the time, let's us not listen to it. Let's make sure we come out here with the right attitude every day. Let's make sure we come out here to go to work. And I said, if that happens, then our players are going to follow us. because they will follow us. If we lead them the right way, they will follow us. And that's what we want to do. We want to lead them the right way. And that can very well happen within this program. But we're really excited about it. And like, once again, just thank you for all of your support. Just thank you for just coming out. And just for the players to see what's in this room and for them to realize their support is here for them. And for them now, all they had to do is go to work. And they're going to go to work now. We're going to get that out of them. I promise you that. It's a lot of things they may not like, but they're going to practice hard. And I hear that all the time. Coach, come on. Yeah, come on. We got a few more periods. Come on. But we're really excited about it, and we just thank you all for being here and just looking forward to the upcoming season. Thank you.